All right, Eddie, what's up, man? Do I consider myself to be the greatest of all time? Well, I certainly do not. Specifically in Supercross, I am the greatest of all time, but would I ever claim that? Not really. I'm certainly happy with my career. I'm definitely not the greatest of all time. Carmichael is, as far as sheer numbers, but in Supercross, yes. It's all important. I mean, the riding, the gym time you put in lifting, and then, of course, the cardio training. But I think for me, I've always had strength because I'm a little more stocky and not so lean. So for me, the most important part was getting the cardio work in. Matt Cook, I don't need anything for my birthday. I have everything I want. Thank you. Obviously, I was born to ride a motorcycle, so my natural talent carried me a long way, combined with figuring out how to train and how to put the effort in to make it all make sense, because I figured out after a while, once you put the training in and you put all the homework into it, you get this huge amount of confidence. So I think for me, my biggest asset was my strength mentally. I mean, I believed that I was going to win. I believed that nobody else was going to win, and I believed I was going to win every time. And I think that that carried me for a long, long time, combined with all those other things. For me, Carmichael's certainly the greatest in the last 10 years. Stewart's been fun to watch, and he's had some great races. My sentimental favorite's Kevin Windham, though. I think he's been, for the sport as a whole and for a fan favorite, you can't go wrong with Kevin Windham. It's harder than it looks to design a track. So for the Monster Energy Cup race, Ricky and I combined, and I sort of did the layout. I didn't do the jumps, but it's pretty tricky. Of course, if someone needs any help with that, like for the next year's Cup race, it seemed to work out all right. I wish there was a little bit better racing, but if they would let us really get creative, then it would be really, really cool. But due to budget restraints, it's not as cool as I would have liked to see. But anyways, we're working on it. I don't even listen to that anymore. And for me, James Stewart's a phenomenal rider. In my own opinion, he's way too distracted to be threatening or sort of threatening my record or my amount of championships. He's going to have to win 10 races for the next 4 years in a row and win all the titles to do it. So I find it's going to be a huge challenge for him. When I read that he said that he was going to dethrone me, I sort of had a nice little grin on my face. I think we should all ride two-strokes. That's my answer. That's my answer to that. Bring back the two-strokes. I miss that noise and I miss the smell. Oh, and the racing. Yeah, the racing was better too. Certainly Villapoto is going to be awesome because we just saw him race. I mean, the guy's on point right now. Honda's looking really good with Trey Kennard and Justin Brayton. I think Justin could be a little bit of a sleeper. Of course, we want to get Andrew up front with our team. The class is stacked now. I mean, it's stacked. James is going to be riding well too, but the best part is, as a fan, it looks like it's going to be pretty mixed up. So, and of course, Chad Reed, he's going to be awesome this year too. You know what? I feel really good. Certainly in the beginning, trying to organize the team and all that, it was like standing at the edge of a cliff and going, all right, I'm going to jump off this cliff and I hope it works. So sort of that's the feeling I had in the beginning. But now I've kind of wrapped my head around it, and Larry and I have been working together and we got some great sponsors. As a team owner, I'm feeling pretty good about it. It's taken me some time to get warmed up to it, but I think it's going to be awesome. In 250s, it was Jeff Emig for sure. You know, Jeff and I battled for a long time, and if I wasn't winning, he was. So he was my biggest rival. In 125 class, I really wasn't that good back then. I was pretty good in Supercross, so my biggest rival was maybe Brian Swink, my own teammate at the time. But I really wasn't that good outdoors or anything, so to say that I battled Jeff outdoors, it wouldn't even be right to say. So anyway, I think 125s would be Brian Swink. Getting to know Ashley has been a really, really fun thing. She's so funny. You think communicating with someone that is deaf would be really, really hard, but she can totally read what you're saying, just read your lips. And then you just write down, or she writes down for you. So communicating with her is awesome. Like getting to know her is just like getting to know everyone else, and she's an awesome rider. So it's been cool. I don't know. I mean, I feel blessed every day to have my life, but I guess it is pretty awesome. So it feels pretty good, D.